Cristo anime. Or Gankutsuou. Gankutsuou. It's the Mount Count of Monte Cristo anime. It's wild, man. Like, the Count of Monte Cristo is a really good book. Like, read it. Read it. Do it, fucker. Read it. So this anime starts with, Albert, I think his name is. He is on the moon, because this is fancy. Like, he's not in Venice, he's on the moon. He's on the moon. And he sees this guy across the way. He has gray skin, long black hair, and like, the whole anime is like kind of like chowder, where it's like textures that move with the character, so it gives you a headache. So if you are like epileptic or something, don't watch this because it'll fuck you up. No, fuck you up. Because it's all over the place. But it starts out with Albert, and he sees this guy, and he's like, oh wow, who is this? And it's the Count of Monte Cristo. So, the Count of Monte Cristo is like fancy, and he has a lot of money and shit. And he starts to kind of like converse with Albert. Albert develops a little crush on him, and all of his friends are like, no, you should stay away from that guy. He's kind of like weird and all that. But he's not really that weird. He's just kind of, I mean, he's eccentric, but he's not that bad. And so he like becomes really good friends with the Count of Monte Cristo. And the Count of Monte Cristo is actually Edmond Dantes, and he has some like dark agendas. He wants to get back at Ferdinand. Can't remember his name. It's been a while. But Ferdinand, whoever his name is, he accused Edmond Dantes of doing some bad shit, which Edmond Dantes didn't do, and Edmond Dantes got sent to prison for it, and he met this like crazy old man who was like digging his way out to freedom, and the old man died. And Edmund was like, oh my god, but his hole is almost complete. So he switched places with the old man, and he finished digging the tunnel, and he sailed to where the old man was talking about his fortune being kept. And he got a lot of money. He got a lot of money because there's buried treasure on this island. And so this man got a lot of money, and he decided to get revenge. Because that's what you do when you get a lot of money. You get revenge. You get revenge when you get a lot of money. And so he decides to go to his former fiancée and her current husband, and those people are Albert's mom and dad. And he kind of like flirts with Albert a little bit in the anime, not in the book. And Albert's like, oh my god, I'm totally in love with this guy. And So he like, he kind of flirts with him, and he realizes, oh my god, I'm in love with the Count of Monte Cristo. And the Count of Monte Cristo is like, I'm still seeking revenge. And so he does some stuff which isn't really in the book, but it's in the anime, and so I can't remember because they're like two different things completely. And basically it's like there is an aborted child, and Ferdinand and Mercedes, who is Edmund's past fiance, they didn't want to have a baby because it was like a mistress baby or something, and so they pretended to ignore it, but Edmund, Count of Monte Cristo, is like, oh my god, I bought this estate that had this buried baby in it, and Mercedes and Ferdinand are like, oh my god, that's our baby, what the fuck? And so they're like kind of creeped out, and they realize who Count of Monte Cristo is, and they're like, fuck, he was supposed to be dead. But he's not dead. He's now the Count of Monte Cristo, who's becoming real big shit in this society. And Edmund, Albert is like, I'm in love with the Count of Monte Cristo. Oh my god. And so he's been flirting with the Count of Monte Cristo, and the Count of Monte Cristo has been flirting back with him. And he totally goes all in. And he finds out who the Count of Monte Cristo is, that he's his mother's ex-fiance, and his father's arch-rival. And he's like, you used me. You used me. You're trying to get back at my parents, and you put me in this awful position. So he tries to duel him. And in this anime, like, it's kind of like set in the future. Not so much in the past, like the real Count of Monte Cristo is. But it's set in the future, so they have a robot duel. And so they duel. And the Count of Monte Cristo wins the duel. And I honestly can't remember the rest of it. I just remember that this anime gave me a headache and a half, because it was all these textures that just kind of moved with the figures. Very much like Chowder. If you haven't seen Chowder, it's freaking amazing, and you will love it. But it's like Chowder. And you take the moon and you take the sun. Chowder. It's fucking hilarious. And the Count of Monte Cristo anime really sucks. It's nothing like the book, and the book is amazing, and you should read it if you haven't read it, because it's freaking amazing. It's really long though, so if you don't like reading long books, then don't read it. But the anime is bullshit, and the book is really good. The anime is good for like artistic reasons, but don't watch it unless you're looking for like some fancy smanchy anime, because it's really not that great. Okay? Bye!